otherwise would be the case.
You'll know that the government are also piloting the use of rental e-scooters. London's got a very successful bike scheme, docked bikes that are in use. What role do you think e-scooters might play in the future transport mix in London? Are you going to be part of the piloting it?
Yeah, I think the Secretary of State and the government have got it absolutely right in this, which is to pilot it, suck it and see. It's here now. The genie's out of the bottle. E-scooters are here. What we don't want is a situation I see in cities across Europe, and I speak to mayors regularly across Europe, some of the challenges there is across Europe. I had, unfortunately, in London, in South London, a Londoner who lost her life on one of these e-scooters. So the government is saying, look, it's here. Let's pilot to see if we can see how it works. I know any lessons going forward, and we're speaking to the DfT about some boroughs in London being pilot boroughs going forward. The regulation is key, safety is key, making it work is key. What we don't want is scooters being left, high scooters on the pavement, making it difficult for those who are disabled and visually impaired, and making it a hazard. And we don't want any road traffic accidents either. And so it's really important to do it properly. And I think the approach from the government appears to be sensible. There are some challenges we've got around, trails versus lanes, getting the legislation right. And so we're trying to work with the government to get a system of piloting that's sensible, so we can see whether it works before it's rolled out. And I'm hoping that process is one that can lead to e-scooters being used safely and efficiently across the country.
I mean, you'll know that there are quite a lot of e-scooters on the roads of London already, albeit that they are illegal. What's your view on the enforcement of the use of those e-scooters that we see every day virtually on London roads?
E-scooters are illegal to be used on our roads and our pavements. And so, if you're doing so, you're taking a risk with your well-being. You could also inadvertently cause serious injury and maybe death to somebody else, and you're breaking the law. The police last year had an operation to target people illegally using these e-scooters. Not unreasonably, the police have been busy with other priorities, and so we've not had the same focus on enforcement. But if any Met police officer, any TfL enforcement officer sees somebody breaking the law and they're able to do so, they will take action. And that's one of the reasons why I think Grant Shapps was right to look at piloting these to see if there's a way of making them work within the law and to ensure they're safe. The issue of helmets, insurance and other issues, rather than what we've seen over the last few weeks and months, which is the illegal use of potentially very dangerous e-scooters.